think first half tentative. It seemed we seemed to don't settle down quickly, especially in this stadium for some reason. The second half, we had a good talking at half time, and I felt that we were getting back into the game, and then obviously the second goal kind of killed the game off for us a little bit. But I think the quality of the three goals were very good, and it just showed the difference in the two sides. I think that most of the game was pretty even, but the three quality strikes by Edson was the difference, and the service to him was very good.
Injuries and call-ups hit every team, but is that maybe a little too much for a team at this developmental stage right now?
I think so. I mean, we had two rookies on the field. Adam Smart started, he's not seeing any minutes, and then Jamil Roberts come on the field too. So, make no excuses. These guys have sort of been with us for a bit, and they're trying their best. But I think it showed a little bit with our, we were lacking in quality in some areas. But I look at the whole sort of picture, and you've got to look at over 11 games and how we've done. I think we've played better than maybe the points have showed, which is good. But in the end, in this league, you've got to get points, right? So that's the big thing. We've got to pick points up when we get a chance to. But for me, I saw a response at half-time from the team, no matter who's playing, and that was a positive. But obviously, very disappointing to lose at home by any margin, let alone 3-0.
Seems like it's been kind of tough for you to back up one solid performance one week with another one the next week. How do you go about trying to get the consistency on this thing?
Not sure. No, I think it's just a team that's not maybe. Yeah, we couldn't figure the game out tonight. Where I think Abel Xavier did a good job on Ryan Johnson and kind of nullified his power and pace and stopped us sort of getting that thrust from Ryan that we normally get. So. And they, I think LA did a good job of moving the ball at times and made it difficult for us. But again, I think the game was quite even, to be honest, most of the game. But the quality was in the final third from them. We didn't have it, and they did. But performance-wise, we've got to make sure that we're ready to play on Wednesday. We've played very poorly at Salt Lake. We just got to regroup and get ready for that. And we just talked about it. We've still got a chance to. We're not miles adrift on the top of the table, so. There's something to shoot for and something to try and get in the playoffs at the end of the season. But we've obviously got to pick up some more points with these types of games at home, against division teams. So we have a tough run now. Probably I think 5 or 6 games, 5 are away. So we've got to get some results in that. But I guess the 9 out of 13 at the end of the season. Hopefully, if we're playing well and maybe. Getting on a bit of a run at home, that will help us.
Is the Galaxy definitely the team to beat in the division, and does the healthy backup the team ever had when you're down there make a big difference?
Yeah, I mean they moved the ball well in the final third, and I think that they look dangerous. You're trying to concentrate on David, but I think that a lot of the other players they have of quality too. Ante Jazic, who I know pretty well, comes into the side, looks good. Good service for Edson's second goal. Yeah, I look at the 3 goals and they were very good, and it'd be nice to have Edson on our team right now. But I think we missed Kai a little bit. Kai was just starting to get going. Obviously, he scored his goal against Houston, and he's gone for 5 games. So, and again, I go back to your point. It's being a light squad. I don't think we can afford to have those guys missing. But hopefully, come July 15th, we'll have some new players to add to our team, and. That maybe will give us a bit more consistency. We're looking for some experienced players to help us. But I think the young guys give everything they had tonight, and that was important to know at least.
The flick on headers, it seems that doesn't seem to be working. Is that kind of where you're focusing the offense?
Not really. Not really. I think that, for us, if we're not playing particularly well, we don't want to dwell on the ball and get caught in our own end with it. And, we've got to play percentage football at times, or soccer at times, because if you give a chance to a team like LA in our defensive third and they get a good if they strip us of the ball, then we're going to be in trouble. So we're not just hitting Ryan along, we're not trying to just hump it along. I thought once we got the ball down in their half and played, it was fine. So it wasn't a design of ours to do that. Sometimes you got to play the what the opposition give you.
Elliot.
Yeah, Frank, if I'm hearing you right, answering these questions tonight, it sounds like you don't feel this was the worst showing of the season or anything like that.
No, I think away from home we've played worse. We've not even had a chance, and that's rock bottom. I mean, tonight we had chances. John Cunliffe really should make it 1-1. To be honest, I think that chance was probably the easiest chance in the first half of John's. Ryan Johnson had the header first half. You know, I could go back on the chances, but I don't want to do that because we didn't score. It doesn't matter. But we did have two very good quality chances first half, and we didn't score, which changes the game, right? You know, going at 1-1, it's a little bit different story.
Maybe one more question for Frank.
What do you think of David Beckham's play and how you defended it?
Good. No, David's playing well. Yeah, I've seen most of the games they've had this year. No, he's playing very well. You know, he's a great player, so there's no surprises there. You know, his quality of crossing and passing is the best there is. So, no, he's doing well.
Okay, we're gonna have locker rooms are both over both teams. We're gonna have Galaxy head coach Ruffle it now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Try to get it after.
After Rugula comes up, we're having Edson Butto and